Yeah, it's the second year in a row I've gone to that conference. Last year it was in Belfast, Northern Ireland, and it was a great experience all the way around. We had a couple faculty members that went, and we had a doctoral student present, and we had some doctoral alumni present as well. So the conference was great. It was great to catch up with some old friends that live across the pond, and it was great to see our students present my research, and then also to catch up with some of our doctoral alums that were at the conference as well. Yeah, it was great just to see them present their research, to see kind of how they're progressing in the field of sport management. A lot of very proud moments. Yeah, so I presented with Dr. Zach Scola, who's at the University of Massachusetts, Boston. He was also my former PhD student here at KU. We've done a lot of work around retro marketing in sport. It's basically using the past in your marketing. And this particular project was twofold. It was two different studies that we condensed into one presentation. The first one was looking at the concept of consumer value. So just in a very brief description, when consumers make a decision about trying to purchase, a piece of apparel, a piece of merchandise, they might be thinking of different value dimensions. It might be price, it might be quality, it might be social value, it might be emotional value. So we came to look at the concept of perceived value and said, what about the concept of nostalgic value? So if you're looking at an old piece of apparel, maybe it's got an old logo, maybe it just kind of looks old, is your decision to purchase that influenced by maybe the nostalgic value that it holds? So what we found in that first study was besides price, quality, social, and emotional value, we can consider nostalgic value as another kind of dimension of overall perceived value. So how we did that was we had football fans look at a piece of apparel. In this case, it was a shirt that had a retro logo on it, and we were having them assess the different value dimensions and then the likelihood that they would purchase that shirt. And what we basically found was nostalgic value statistically was found to be part of that overall value dimension, and then most interestingly, nostalgic value influenced their intention to purchase that t-shirt. So that was study one. Study two, we looked at the concept of self-brand connection, and we looked at nostalgia as well. Same setup. The fans were looking at whether a modern logo shirt of a team or a retro logo shirt of a team, and we were assessing how that might impact their likelihood of buying that shirt. The most interesting finding was when they looked at the retro logo shirt, nostalgic feelings significantly influenced their likelihood of buying that shirt. When they were looking at the modern shirt, their connection with the team was the primary driver of wanting to buy that shirt. So that was pretty much the main difference between the two in that study. We've been doing work on retro marketing now since about 2019, and I would just say people are really excited about that topic. They're really interested in the topic. I think a lot of times when they think of their own fandom, the past and the past successes of their team come into play when they think about it. So I would say we presented to a packed room, and I think just that idea of nostalgia, bringing that into sport marketing and work on sport marketing, we had a lot of people that were just really excited to learn about what role nostalgia plays in sport consumer behavior. Since I've been here since 2015, we've been really trying to put our doctoral program on the map along with some of our other programs. And so when you're able to go with doctoral students and faculty and present at an international conference, there might not be a better promotion for your program, So it's led to some research collaborations, but then also I've had students internationally who are interested in studying at KU as a result.